Hey Taurus, it's Patsy, and I'm here to do your love bite for the time period between mid-May and mid-June or thereabouts. Y'all know the deal, okay? And whatever, I'll get to you in a timely fashion, hopefully next month, middle of the month, for a love bite. So, your June readings, your general readings are already up for your general energies, and these are general love readings. So, those of us who might need to be reminded of that, please take that into consideration. So, this month we're going to be using the Gods and Titans and Sirens and Goddess deck, and that's by Stacy DeMarco and Jimmy Montan. Okay, so what I'm going to do is get five, not at all. I'm going to get cards from the Goddess deck and the Gods deck. Okay, so the male energy is going to be on this side, female energy is going to be on this side. In the interest of saving some time, I already shuffled and got the energies for the significators for the male and for the female, but I didn't go too in depth into it, but I already can tell this is going to be a long one, folks. But maybe Spirit will surprise us. I also got a few of the cards for the male energy, the Conscious Spirit Oracle, and the Romance Angel Oracles, and then we'll see what progresses from there and get the cards for, well, I've already gotten the cards for the female energies also. So, the significators. So, we will start with your reading. I hope everybody's been well, and I hope everybody enjoys the long holiday weekend. So, let's go. The card that came for you today here was Beyond Me, Beauty. And the second card that came for you, Hades, Death. So, seem like opposite concepts, or at least conflicting concepts, right? But I think what it's saying, this is talking about beauty, natural beauty, beauty that uh, deeper, than skin deep, beauty that you of what's under all the feathers and decorations and that. What is underneath the skin, the beauty that's inside of you that may take a long time to show. All right. It may not look beautiful to everyone, but it's beauty. And it's strong. Also talking about the people who are beautiful outside and may not be that attractive is personalities as people, as humans. And Hades is about death, about transformation, changing. Could be about compromise, changing your schedules, adjusting, giving up something in order to get something you really love. Okay, so let's see what Hades is talking about death. Death. Hades. Death is not always a negative thing. Everything has a season. Leave behind what you no longer need. Three-headed dog, Cerberus, guards the gates of the underworld, snarling and growling at anything that moves. The dog's jaws drip pools of saliva onto the cool, dark stone. Soon, a solitary figure approaches. It's Hades himself. His dog calms and submits its three heads for petting. The master has arrived. Hades is the Greek god of death. His name comes from the Hellenic word for invisible. This is because the realm of the underworld, also referred to as Hades, is invisible to all. Hades also owns a special helmet, permitting the wearer to be undetectable. This weapon is featured in a number of stories, and many other gods wear it in war. Undetectable, quiet like a thief in the night. Many gods wear it in war. Hades inherited the underworld when Cronus divided the territories. His brothers Zeus and Poseidon received the sky and the sea, respectively. Wealthy due to the unlimited precious metals in his kingdom, Hades was intelligent and not at all monstrous. Although feared by man, Hades was not a particularly nasty god and looked for love just like his brothers did. The story of Persephone is probably the most famous story featuring Hades, and one that shows that death is just a cyclic part of life. Hades fell in love with Zeus and Demeter's daughter Persephone, and Zeus promised Hades her hand in marriage. Demeter, however, did not agree to this match or even tell Persephone about the offer. In his frustrations, Hades kidnapped the lovely young woman, taking her down deep into his dark domain, and he tried to woo her. Demeter, goddess of agriculture and a loving mother, searched the world for her daughter, and in her grief stopped facilitating the growth and production of all the food and plants. Everything died, and mankind began to starve. The gods figured out that Hades had Persephone, and Zeus asked for her release to end the famine. However, Persephone had eaten 6 pomegranate seeds, which complicated the matter. As the fates ruled, anyone who consumed food or drink in the underworld must stay. Demeter and Hades eventually negotiated that Persephone would live 6 months of the year with Hades and 6 months with Demeter, which is why every 6 months the earth dies and Hades claims the season winter and his bride. So, Hades takes Persephone, and Demeter is so distraught that it's cold. And in spring, spring comes because her daughter's back. because Persephone is back. In the fall, she knows she's going to leave again. Explains the seasons. Should Hades come forth in your life, this is not normally signal of physical death. An ending or a leaving behind is more likely. And this is not always a negative thing. Everything has a lifespan. In particular, ideas, beliefs, fears that have passed their expiration date. Sometimes, in order for growth to occur, death must also. Prepare to let go of ideas, aspects of your personality, or even a specific phase of a relationship to make way for new ones. Hades is impetuous, impatient, and let's face it, not exactly honest all of the time. If we recognize these qualities in ourselves and seek to understand why we act the way we do, we will be better able to accept and make room for new and healthier aspects. Scrupulous honesty is required for a start. While this darker face of ourselves may not be appealing to us, and we may be tempted to take it underground, the only way to truly change is to make it visible, or at least to ourselves. By recognizing our shadow aspects, we make changes that allow some of these aspects to transform or simply die away. So, death is about reality. Looking at yourself, looking at your situation objectively. Making a plan to make a change or an abrupt change. Letting go of something so that something else can have room to come in, to grow. So, the beauty is not in the death per se, the beauty is in the change. The beauty is in the transformation. Now, if we're talking about death, what beauty would there be in that? Well, the beauty may be in the memories that we have of that person who's crossed over. The beauty could be in the way that the community reaches out to the families and to their loved ones of those who have crossed over. The beauty could be in the memories and the celebration of life at a homegoing service. Beauty could be in watching the ripple effects of death. That yes, this could create an upset, but just like tower moments, right? It creates an upset, things get jumbled around, but it was a necessary change, and let's see what happens afterwards, huh? Sometimes the beauty is in the ripple effects. I had a friend who lost a child, and they started a scholarship in his name, and those kinds of things that benefit someone else and could cause some child who didn't have that opportunity, or some person that wouldn't have had that opportunity to have that opportunity. Maybe stricter laws about gun violence or drunk driving. Drunk driving laws, were changed because mothers who had had enough. Okay, mothers against drug driving, mad? Yes, mothers against, because it was rampant, it was ridiculous. And finally, a grassroots movement became what it is today. And saved a lot of lives. So the pain of losing someone that you love was may become the impetus for you to do good for the world. So at least for your community, at least. Trayvon Martin's parents. I hate that I can't remember this young boy's name right now, and I have his face right in front of me, and his mom ran for, I think, legislature in Georgia. This is the young man that was in the car with his friends, I think, at a convenience store, and the man came out and got out of his car and was telling them to turn down their music, and they drove off. Yeah, I think what it is that he told them to turn down the music, and he thought somebody said some smart back to him, and he shot into the car, and he shot the kid that was sitting in the back not saying anything, is the one that got killed as they were driving out of the lot, and he was able to go back to the hotel, pick up his girlfriend, have pizza, and drive a couple hours away home. But there was justice in that one because he did get convicted. He did get convicted. That young man's mother, like I said, just ran for state legislator, I believe, in Georgia, and I think she has a runoff, but hey, that's something. No, that's not. No, the lady that's running for governor. No, it is her, because there's a black woman who ran for governor, and she just has to have her regular election. But this particular seat, I believe, is in Georgia. There's a runoff, and the mother of that young boy is the candidate, and so she beat out enough people, or she did well enough for there to be. But she was a regular mom, minding her business, not thinking anything like this was going to ever, come into her life. And she was hurt. This was her only child. She and her husband had been divorced, and she took action. And if she goes to Congress, she becomes a legislator. Who knows? She may become a senator one day. Who knows what could happen from that horrible incident. Carolyn McCarthy, I think it was, her husband and son were both shot on the Long Island Railroad. This guy's name Colin Ferguson. I don't remember. I don't want to. Colin Ferguson is a comedian. I don't know, but his name is Ferguson. I remember that. Long Island train shooter. And she lost her husband, and her son was badly injured, I believe. I believe it was her son was badly injured, paralyzed, or maybe her son, maybe she lost her son also. But she took her pain and she turned it into her running for Congress in New York and doing a lot to help with gun laws and gun violence. And it was painful. It wasn't easy because not only did this idiot do what he did, then he wanted to defend himself in the court. That was a mess. It was a mess. But anyway, I digress. What I'm saying is that we all mourn and miss people and love them and wish that They could come back and all of those things. But that's part of the cycle also. Feelings, emotions, memories, legacies, respect, and love. Remembering the beauty of the life of the person and of your relationship with them. So that's if that's a real physical death. More than likely, it is just a change that was needed. And the change is an attractive change. Maybe you've made a change and other people are taking notice of it and they're admiring those changes. And that is a good thing, right? So that could be what it is, that you have made changes and it's been appreciated and it's been noticed. And like a butterfly, it's a transformation that is lovely. And it suits you well. And I guess the ancestors wanted to acknowledge that they've noticed that you have done your work and that you tried to make some changes and that you have done that. And well done. So, shuffle to get some cards from the Romance Angel Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. And what came for you was Taurus male. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So that definitely would be a change if you haven't been in control. Well, let go of control issues. Well, it could be an issue that you don't have control. Okay, I go with that. And getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So change is going to come. And maybe you're going to recognize beauty in someone or something around you. And so you're being told to let go of your control issues and free yourself. All right? Getting to know each other. Let go of control issues and let yourself be yourself. All right? Let go of control issues. Let go of control issues. Get to know another person, right? Change, letting go of control issues. So that may be what we are working on. Letting somebody get to know you. Let go of control issues. Free yourself. Get to know other people. Step outside of yourself. Yeah, make a change. The man in the mirror, it just came. So, looking at the man in the mirror, and I'm asking him to make a change. A change, a transformation. Take a look at yourself. Do you like what you see in the mirror? Do you like what's reflected back to you? Maybe you need to get to know yourself. Change the false, that ugly false mask that pushes people away. That protective mask that people, so people don't see who you really are. That's your control, right? Free yourself of that. Let people get to know who you really are. Let them get to see the beauty in you. Okay, brothers, let's see. We got cards from the Conscious Spirit Oracle by Kim Dwyer for you today also. And 2 cards came for you. Archangel Raphael, number 9. I invite Archangel Raphael to bring healing and knowledge into my life. So this is a message from your ancestors. knowledge of yourself, knowledge of who you are, freeing yourself to be open to getting to know who you are and letting other people get to know who you really are. And number 20, chakra, throat chakra, speaking up. I speak my truth and encourage others to speak theirs. So this may be a whole new way of you even operating. But you're going to speak up for yourself. You're going to speak your truth. And you're going to let other people speak theirs. That's letting go of control issues. All right? So it's not just about you speaking up, allowing others to speak and feel safe to express themselves, right? Get to know one another and making a safe place for that. It's safe for you to love. Know that it's safe for you to love, okay? And you are going to get a healing, and you're going to learn things about yourself and your partner, or the people that are potential to come into your life, the new people that will come into your life as you make these changes, as you're going through this transformation. It's safe for you to love. It's safe for you to express yourself. It's safe for you to change and let go of control issues. And it's safe for you to get to know someone and let someone get to know you. Let them see your beauty. And let them see the beauty in the changes that have been happening with you. If this is someone who's known you for a while. Or just the people around you, your family. That they'll be able to see a change. But first and foremost, deciding that that's what you'd like to do. That you want to make a change. And that you want to embrace these messages and express yourself. Do things new. Do a new thing, right? Ashe. Okay, so that's what we got for our male energies from those decks. Trying to see if we want to get anything else before we move on to the females. All right, well, let's see if we can get a little clarification from the Gilded Tarot, the regular tarot deck, and this is by Cyril Machete. All right, so let's see what we can get for our Taurus, male energies, masculine energies, men, masculine energies. This is their love bite for the time period between mid-May and mid-June 2018. You have any clarification in the situation? Let's see. Any clarifications for them? All right. Okay, so we got the Hermit, which is again a 9. So another message. These messages again are from your ancestors. So this is about consideration, thinking, having faith, careful steps, proceeding with caution, but still with knowledge and information, so you're not just walking into the dark. Could be a Virgo. that you're dealing with, or you could have Virgo in your chart. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Earth sign. Okay, so could be any Earth sign, I guess. And the next card that fell was the Seven of Swords. So sneaking away. Okay, so you're off. You thought about it, and you are making plans to get away from something, leave something in the past. You're doing it on a QT. So you're making quiet changes. Is that what it is? You're not sneaking away, right? You're just making quiet changes inside, right? Because you're not. Maybe you are. Okay. New adventure, new path, setting out, something new, a new start. Because of love. So you're looking for a new start in love, or you're going to be trying to move towards a new adventure, a new start in love, but you're not going to say nothing. Six of Pentacles. Just trying to be fair. Trying to be fair to the Queen of Pentacles. Another earth sign. Okay. So you're trying to be fair, but you got to go. And you're going to go. By hook or by crook, you're going to try to be, you've thought about it a while, you contemplated it for a minute, but you feel that you need to go towards a love that may be awaiting you out there somewhere. You don't know where it is. You might not even know who it is, but you just know it ain't where you are. Something's got to change. Now, maybe you're going towards this Queen of Pentacles, this independent, beautiful, self-sufficient, confident woman who likes her comforts. You really admire her. You even consider her royalty. Look, if you look really closely, maybe it's just my eyes, maybe it's just me bugging, but I don't know if I can get that clear enough for you. She kind of looks a little pregnant there in that purple robe covered with that green. There's lots of love, and she's comfortable, so she's a comfortable, loving person. She may own a business. She may have a lot of good creative ideas. That may be what the pregnancy that I'm seeing, it represents new spiritual, because of the purple. Always, God loves the color purple. I always associate purple with God. Okay, so yeah. So okay, so you want to be fair. You want to be fair. But you want to be fair, and you could be heading towards this Queen of Pentacles. Maybe you feel that it's an equal partnership with this person. That could be what it is, an equal partnership. You want to, yeah. Yes, someone you could work with. Three of Pentacles. Someone you plan to work with. Or it could be someone you already do work with. All right? And you have the World. Closing one chapter and opening another one. Spiritual. Something spiritual. A change to your spiritual life and the way you look at things. End of one chapter. Opening of another. New experiences. Oh, and this is 21, so that's 3. Again, spiritual is spiritual, something that's being created for you by the Creator. And 7 of Pentacles, seeds that you have already planted, things that you have already spoken into manifestation. You're just waiting for fruition. You're just waiting. You're waiting for your time and deciding the path that you're going to go. You may have a choice of things to do, but there are going to be shifts and changes. And then you'll have to make a decision on which route you're going to take. But it's safe. Safe for you to love. Safe for you to love. Okay. Are we good now, brothers? No. No. Let's finish getting you your mermaids and dolphins. And this is also by Doreen Virtue. All right. Any further messages for our male energies today? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. Wow. Tranquility. Make time to relax, be still, and enjoy your solitude, indulging in much needed self-care. Excuse me. Sorry. Yeah. So, some alone time, some quiet. Take care of yourself, self-care. Again, that green is talking about love, comfort, comfortable love, tranquility, accept heaven's help. You've prayed for help, so get out of the way and let heaven help you. Accept heaven's help. You've been praying, so get out of the way and let heaven help you. Sometimes if someone is sick and suffering, and sometimes we pray for them to be healed and them to get better. Okay. And maybe the divine hears that as, oh, yeah, we know how to heal them and we know how to get them better. Come over here the other side. We're good. It doesn't mean that our prayers failed. It just meant that our prayers did what our prayers were supposed to do. The ultimate healing. Transformation. Peace. Peace. Accepting heaven's help. And trying to accept heaven's help. Let go, control issues, just like with everything, okay? We tell people, oh, you're going to get something that may not look like you think it would look. Okay, same thing. Let go of control issues. Pray for divine order to be established and for the best of all parties involved. And let go of control issues and let the divine do what the divine does. And then ask them to give you your lessons lovingly and gently and to help you get through it. All right? Or send those people around to help you here in the human 3D existence. Let you accept the help that comes to you. Speak about it. Talk it out. And if there's someone that you lost that you love, or someone that you lose in the next time period between now and the end of June, if you have the opportunity to speak to them beforehand, try to be truthful, be honest, gentle, but give yourself, take advantage of the opportunity that heaven may be giving you to clear up any karma. Also, giving that person a chance to say what it is that they may really want to say. Also, if you can, and you have a chance to speak at a homegoing service for someone that you really truly love, do that. If you're so led to do that, don't feel that, oh well, I'm family, or I'm the son, or I'm the spouse, or whatever. If you would like to say something, so you're expressing to the community the legacy, the impression that this person had on you that you feel led to share. There's no problem doing that. This is already going to be long, but I'm just going to say this real quick. When my father passed away, I did the eulogy. I didn't just read the obituary. Because my mother said that that's what he would want. And I was like, what? I didn't think I could do it. But my mother said that that would be what he would love. He would love that. And there'd be nobody else. And I was only 24 years old. I did it. And I'm glad I did it. I don't remember what I said. Of course, that was a long time ago. But even after it had just happened, I don't recall what I said. But whatever it was fine. My siblings and my family and my mother especially, they were quite pleased. So you just have to if that opportunity comes, it's not about being inappropriate. Let's just say that. There's nothing inappropriate about it if you feel like that's what you have to do. I don't go showing out. You know how we do. All right, behave. If you have something positive and uplifting, a good memory that you want to share, get up and do it. And if you can't do it, then write it and include it in the obituary. But everybody does that. You can have someone read it for you. You can stand there with them while they read it for you. It depends. But if you can't do it at the wake. Or do it sometime within the days. But it would be more appropriate. And, Best if you could say it directly to that person while they were still here. But I don't even know why I was shuffling these cards. I hadn't gotten to that yet. Number 19, Pride. 1 and 9. This is about you. Male energies. I guess this is your card because Spirit led me to do that while I was talking to you. And the bottom of the deck, Rebirth. 16. It's renewal. It's renewal. 19 and 16. Now, these are the same colors of the cards, inverted, right? And the numbers, 16, 19. So 1 and 9 is 10, which is 1, and 1 and 6 is 7. 7 and 1 is 8. Divine order. Rebirth, pride. Pride, of course. Speaking well of your loved ones, right? And rebirth, right? Resurrection, renewal, transformation, right? Rebirth. A change. A wonderful change has come over me, right? He's changed my life and now I'm free. He washed away all my sins and he's made me whole. He's washed me white as snow. He changed my life complete and now I sit at his feet to do what must be done. I'm gonna work and work until he comes. Wonderful change has come over me. Okay, ladies, Taurus females, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We have 3 cards from the Sirens and Goddess deck. First card, Chalet Nagig, Gateways. Gateways. Openings, opportunities, entrances, exits. Artemis, individuation. Standing up for yourself, knowing yourself, representing yourself, being proud, pride, being proud of who you are. And, Ashe, Yemeya, hope. Hope. Yemeya is the Orisha of the sea. The sea, the oceans. Yemeya was the mother who took care of Oshun's twins. Because Oshun wasn't that interested. And Yemeya took those children and gave them love and gave them hope. So maybe, this is talking about you giving hope to someone who needs you in a way that only you can give. Maybe this is an opportunity for you to give hope to a family. I'm getting emotional because I'm feeling that somehow these are connected, and maybe there's children that are going to be needing a mother, or at least needing some hope or opportunity to be the best that they could be. So even if it has nothing to do with this situation, that's what I'm getting, that this has something to do with you, something about you, your presence in some situation is going to help somebody go from one phase of life, okay, one phase of life to another. Nurturing, hopeful female energy. Let's take a look at Yemeya, because I don't think we've seen her in this cycle yet. I know we haven't. Yemeya. And look how beautiful they made her, too. Strong. Yes, Ashe. Ah, she's last. Hope. Do not give up yet. There is hope. A wish will be granted. A birth is imminent. Fertility is everywhere. So, transformations, birth, rebirths. Okay? Fertility is everywhere. So this is again about mothering, parenthood, pregnancies, a wish. Maybe you wish to be a mother. Maybe this is saying not to give up hope, that there is a way, that there's a way. There's a way. That there are new paths and new opportunities for you to give love. And it's not just one way. Individuality, going your own way, doing it a different way. So this could be talking about adoption, or again, in foster parenting, step parenting, different ways of parenting, different ways of making an impact in a child's life, different ways of showing someone else the way, leading by example. Leading by example. Yemeya started her life as an Orisha, a river spirit in Africa. As her people traveled over the ocean to other nations in slave ships, she became, over time, a goddess of the sea. Her cult spread to Brazil, and she is still worshipped today in both these lands as a goddess of hope and love. Okay, this is already long. I ain't gonna do it. Alrighty. Yemeya is often depicted as a mermaid, slipping between the waves with a light woven in her hair. She is also considered the nourishing mother aspect of all water, and water are emotions, right? Yemeya is invoked in childbirth, as it is said that she created the sea and every man, woman, and sea creature. She is an extremely loving goddess who assists women in particular. Many homes that follow the Santeria faith have a statue of Yemeya placed by the most senior women who live there. Yemeya is also renowned for her ability to grant wishes. Those who feel that there is no hope go to her for intervention. She specializes in impossible wishes, ones that look almost like miracles when they're granted. This wonderful abilities spawned the ritual of Yemeya boats, a festival where thousands of people create little boats containing their wishes and hope that the goddess will assist them. Each supplicant places a lighted candle in the boat and sets it in the water. If the boat makes it past the waves before it delves into the deep, it is said that Yemeya will grant the wish. Okay, and I want to say right there, I'm putting a pin in it because I want to say it, because if I don't, I'll forget it. When you're burning ancestral money, right, the way they do it in the Asian cultures, they fold it like boats. The origami are little boats, and that's what they burn to take the offering to the ancestors and also to take the request to the ancestors. So again, all these traditions are connected in different ways that they're practiced, and just there are a lot of overlapping and a lot of reflection and mirroring in these different religious practices, these different traditions, these different cultures. All right, because it's all talking about God. It's all talking about divine. It's all talking about man's requests, man's quest, humankind's quest to explain their surroundings, to explain the changing seasons, to explain different aspects of daily life. That's really where all these myths and legends and Bible stories and all of these things are just man's attempt to explain his surroundings. Divinely inspired, perhaps. But what you feel in here, that's definitely divinely inspired. You don't need no books for that. You don't need anything for that. All you need is faith. A little bit of faith. And the more faith you have, the more inspired you are, the more downloads you get, the more information, the more intuitive you get. It takes time, takes years, takes months, takes weeks, take a few hours. Could take lifetimes, several of them. Anyway, call upon the generous love of Yemeya when you feel hopeless or unsupportive. Sometimes we feel alone in something that we are struggling with. We believe that our family doesn't understand us and that our friends aren't seeing things from our sides. These are the times that Yemeya can help. Yemeya offers a loving strength to help us know that there is hope and that things will change for the better. A long-held wish may well be granted when all else has failed. So this is about miracles. This is about miracles. And believing in miracles, believing in the power of nurturing and faith and sharing. Yemeya is the spirit of the oceans. Oshun is the spirit of the rivers, the sweet waters and the salt waters. That's what they say the difference is. Yemeya is the salt water, and Oshun is the river water. And Alokun works with Yemeya. Alokun is the miracles, the secrets, the unknown at the bottom of the ocean, right? The Pataki, the moral of the story for Alokun is no one knows what lies at the bottom of the ocean. The secrets, the spirits. Slaves didn't travel. Sorry. They were kidnapped and exploited and enslaved. Just saying. So, hope is a life-changing emotion. Without it, people literally die. It is important, though, to understand that hope requires some action. There is little use in hoping that things will be resolved if we don't apply any effort. If we decide to co create with our chosen deities and to truly have faith in the process, we will not need to ask for a miracle because we're working towards what we want with assistance. So okay, it is said that a wish sent from a place of non deservedness or ill feeling will sink early and not be granted by the goddess. When working with Yemeya, it's important not to hope for a change, but to hope from a place of good intentions and to act. And Yemeya is cowrie shells and pearls, women with fishtails or, mermaids, women with seven-layered dresses, skirts, sea creatures, and sea vegetables. Yemeya, local, very, 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 very powerful entities, protective of women and women's concerns. They uh, help, local helps with stability, addictions, the chaos that goes on in families, that mothers, all parents, but when your kids are acting up or things are just not going right, and you're no money, no work, no things, homeless, whatever. Yemeya or Lokun are the deities. You can burn a blue candle for Yemeya or Lokun. You can burn a silver candle, or as always, white. They said cowrie shells. For Lokun, you can make an offering with molasses. Um, Trying to think. I believe Yemeya's number is seven, as in the seven seas. Some people it's eight, like infinity in some houses, some traditions. Local may be eight, Yemeya will be seven, maybe. But blue, silver, molasses, cowrie shells, um, Milao, that drink, it's like a Goya makes it, or Spanish places, it's a real dark, uh, kind of like, what do you call that? What is that? The Irish stout? Stout. Yeah, like stout. Yeah, yeah. Sort of like that stout, yeah. But things like that. Seashells, conch shells, sea glass, these things. You could burn a blue candle for Yemeya, and you can Google online. I'm sure that they have pictures of her. Picture might not look like this. It may look more like a woman, a European woman, uh, like white and blue dress, maybe, or yeah, walking it out of the sea, dark hair. That's usually Yemeya. Okay, so miracles, healings. when hope is lost, or when you think all hope is lost. So, Sheldon gig, I'm gonna do that real quick because you got 3 cards, so there must be a reason for that. And I'm sorry if these messages are long, but figure you've been waiting, and if it's too long for you, then stop it, go have a drink, or do whatever it is you're gonna do, and then come back to it later, or get comfortable and just, why do I keep feeling whatever? People are funny. Okay. Shayla the gig. Why? Well, I think that would probably be the reason. Idiot. Okay. Wasting time, right? Yes. Alrighty, here we go. Okay. Shayla the gig. Gateways. New paths are open to you, and you are protected. A rite of passage is close. You're about to pass through a new gateway that will change you. Do not be afraid to open up. Sheila Nagig is a cheeky, irreverent, and somewhat frightening. She may lead you astray, but she is one of the oldest energies in the Celtic lands. A crone goddess, Sheila Nagig is depicted as a woman showing her genitals and is most likely to appear upon gateways, windows, and doorposts. Although some depictions are a little confrontational at first glance, Shaylas, as the carvings are affectionately referred to, are commonplace on sacred buildings throughout Ireland and England. She is a protectress of gateways, with the female genitalia being the primary gateway, that of all life. While there is some conjecture about the full function, magical or otherwise, of the carved Shaylas, she is generally thought to serve as protection, scaring away evil spirits or bringing good luck during birth. When you're about to pass through a gateway, such as a graduation, a birthday, a rite of passage, or even a real gateway in a new home or school, you may wish to honor Shayla and ask for her protection. This is an old, powerful, magical energy, and as such, is very effective. Her energy is jolly and, yes, a little wild, but always with a positive intent. The Christianized interpretation of Shayla Nagig unfortunately says that her image was used as a warning against relationships outside of wedlock, a shocking thing during medieval times, instead of a positive intent to help people through the important gateways in their lives. This was a misunderstanding of the ancient symbol, and now, happily, many modern people in Britain and Ireland hold major life celebrations like weddings and baby namings near the Shayla stones. And her symbols are a dancing woman with wild hair, women with open legs, gateways, and stones. So there's women sitting, pictures of women sitting with their legs open. Okay. So, again, giving birth, fertility, entering into the world. Okay, so this could be talking, maybe you're dealing with a pregnancy. Okay, and it's time, almost time. So, this may be what this is about. All right, assuring you that you'll be able to do all of it, that you'll survive it, and invoke Yemeya for protection during childbirth, and Shilanagi during childbirth for protection, and individuation, Artemis. And maybe this is talking about being a single parent, doing things your own way, strong individual, proud, ready for battle. Artemis is Apollo's sister, right? And she helped her mother give birth to her brother. So yeah, doing it by yourself or stepping up in your power as a woman, your power of as a female, right? The power of the mother, power of the crone, the power of the single, independent, strong, intelligent women. Women who are not ashamed to be who they are. The strength of it. Okay. Don't have to try to kill me. Just joking. But I was saying that, and that made it stop. But the power of women and your ability to do it. Okay, maybe you have a sister or someone, a cousin, somebody that is going to be a single mom, or she's struggling. Give her a hand. Work together as a community. Together and individually to give a good beginning to a child that's in need of that. Again, helping out a friend or someone who may have lost their partner and they have children that need to be raised or looked after or whatever. Being willing to do it. Being willing to step up to the plate without being afraid. Giving hope to women, other women around you, and not being afraid. Not being afraid of your power as a woman either. Learning how to harness it, learning how to use it for the best outcome for yourself and those around you. Embracing all aspects of your femininity. Mother, sister, soldier, business person. Yep, Artemis assisted with the birth of her twin brother Apollo. Artemis talks about being an inspiration to women. Those in particular who live an authentic life. She encourages us to live the lives we truly desire, even if it's somewhat different from what others expect or what others do. Distinguish ourselves as being completely separate from our parents, our siblings, and our friends. Ask that you get to know yourself. She asks that you act upon that knowledge, and in those sometimes frightening moments, be able to experience true freedom. As a deity of wild places, she encourages us to stretch our boundaries and to go to levels that we may not always feel comfortable with, whether that is physically or mentally. Wow, who keeps scratching my nose? Her duality is also interesting. She helps bring both life and death. She is a protectress and a huntress, and she believes in mercy, but at times she acts without mercy. Artemis demonstrates to us that we can choose to do anything we wish, even if these things seem contradictory. When Artemis comes into our lives, we know we need to be our independent, individual selves, no matter what others may think. Now, sometimes maintaining a fierce independence can mean we exclude people and some opportunities. We hold ourselves apart from others. We may not be as empathetic as we could be. We also may forget that to have true balance, we need to maintain both the masculine and feminine energies that live within us. Should we distance ourselves too much from one or the other, we may not forgive the transgressions from the opposite sex easily. It's important that we stay true to who we are without being too separate from others. Okay, so balance, maintaining both our masculine and feminine energies. A mother, a crone, soldier, a businesswoman. Being yourself, even if those parts of yourself are in contradiction to each other. Who cares? It's between you and the Creator, all right? Because they made all sides of us, so they know. Let's see if we can get some cards from the conscious. Nope. Let's see if we can get something from the Romance Angels for you. Okay. And we are going to get some of the cards that came from the mail, part of the reading, just in case there were some messages that were intended for both of you. My goodness. Okay. Let's shuffle these up real quick. Okay, if you're interested in the personalized reading, please send your email to pbtarot7@gmail.com. Okay, and I am available also on the Instant Go app, and that is on Apple products like the iPhone and iPad. INSTANT-GO, and I've looked for it in the app store, and it doesn't come up. So Google it, and you'll see it, and then you go through that entry, and you will see the it'll take you to where you can download it through the Play Store. But I don't know how come it doesn't come up when I go through the app on my iPad. I don't know. But anyway, that's how I get it, and that's how you can get it. So if you're interested, and I'll text a question and I'll answer you back. Or, like I said, you can wait for a reading. Regular personalized readings are $25 US, and the video readings through Messenger, but I don't record those and I don't take notes. So if you want them, again, they're $45 an hour. And like I said, I don't take notes and I don't record them. So if you can record it and take notes, good. But I'm not going to be doing the reading and interacting and taking notes. No, that's too much. All right. Also, I'm going to be also offering Akashic personalized readings, and those readings will be, what did I say they were going to be, $45? I think they were going to be $45 because that takes a lot. Okay, so the cards that we got from the Romance Angels, the bottom of the deck for you was Honeymoon Retreat. So that's good. They must be talking about going away. Okay, getting some time away. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. And healing family issues. And right away, I'm just getting the thought that maybe someone around you, someone near you, Taurus, has some type of addiction, some type of codependency, drug addiction, and maybe that's what this is talking about, going on a retreat or going to rehab to deal with those family issues. And as I said before, drug addictions is definitely something that you can ask Yemeya or local to help you in those situations. And I would imagine Shilanagar and Artemis. Yeah, individuation, that's also taking individual responsibility. So perhaps you, someone that you care about, a child or a partner, sibling, may be experiencing some challenges. If it's not an addiction, maybe if someone lost a partner and they're having a hard time adjusting to it, maybe they may need to, go talk to somebody, or, have a few days away, go on a retreat. Maybe that's something you can offer them, okay? To take them away on vacation, to help them heal with those family issues. There are things that you could do to reach out to someone who is close to you that may have lost someone, even if it's not directly related to you. You can definitely help a friend or partner or children or family that's close to you, that you're close to. Help them cope and lend a hand where you can. And 2 cards came for you. Here was a nurturing heart mother, number 19. 1 and 9 is 10. 10 reduces to 1. So this is about you and your ability to heal, your ability to nurture, your ability to protect. I'm a protective spirit and reach out to all of life with love and compassion. So, yeah. Extending your compassion and your empathy. When needed, where needed. And number 35, nature spirits. I respect all of nature's elemental beings and help preserve life on Earth. And from the moment I've been working with this particular oracle deck, actually, I think that these are my first oracle cards. I think I had these before I had the Romance Angels, but if not, they were around the same time. But anyway, from the beginning, this always reminded me of alcoholism and addictions, nature spirits, so that spoke to that, to me. So again, maybe someone is having some addiction problems. Could be drugs, or it could be, again, addiction to a person or personality. Addicted to, addicted to a codependent relationship is addiction to a relationship or a certain person, right? So let's say that a person that is codependent and they lose that spouse or that partner who they are codependent upon. That can be a crisis. So yeah, maybe they're asking you to step up and be around. It is not telling you to get them drunk, okay? Just be there and help them. Be understanding and empathetic and compassionate and nurturing. And if they need to go to rehab, take them, guide them, find the resources for them, and help them get the help they need. If they can't go to rehab, they can't take time off or whatever like that, get them to a meeting. It could be an AA, an NA. They have support groups for folks who lost loved ones, Okay, so from the mermaids and dolphins, a new dawn. The worst is behind you now, and positive new experiences are on the horizon. So there are going to be some changes going on around you. Taurus, for the month of May, mid-May until the middle of June. Let's say the 30-day period between now and the next time that you get a reading. Okay. Okay, so we have Make-A-Wish. This is a magical moment. Make a wish and enjoy its manifestation. So make a wish. Miracles. Intentions. The strength and the magic of women. Believing in magic. Unicorns. Simplify your life. Eliminate clutter from your home and your work life to balance the flow of activities. So simplify your life. Whatever's not going to be helpful, necessary. It could also be simplifying your life because you're going to be getting some new kids. Or you're going to have more children spending the night over more often. And waves of prosperity. New abundance and exciting opportunities wash over you now. And there's that woman with the fishtail. Yeah. Light a candle to Yemeya. And it could be a blue candle, like I said. It could be a white candle, of course. It could be silver. It could even be green. The blue would be for health and healing. Okay, green would be money issues. Oh yeah, definitely about women's money issues. Definitely. Okay, so, but new abundance and exciting opportunities are gonna wash over you now. So that means it'll be coming in like waves. Oof, 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 right? Good. Ashe. All right, let's see. Who else do we need to hear from to catch up with the fellas? Oh, well, tarot. Oh, okay. Let's just see if we can get any messages, clarification. This Nine of Pentacles, independence, business, businesswoman. Okay. This is Six of Pentacles, Six of Coins. If this was in the reverse, so this talks about balance, equal distribution of assets, and this is inequality. Unfair, something that you feel is unfair or inequality, maybe in the business place, maybe you feel like you're not getting paid for the work that you do. Maybe you feel like you're not getting paid or your work is not being recognized, even though they recognize that you're independent and self-sufficient. Maybe you just feel things are unfair, that you don't get fair pay or fair benefits or equal benefits. Things are not balanced. Five of Wands. So, this is about controversy. lot of gossiping and backbiting and undermining. But this is in the reverse. So this is telling me that it's over, the controversy and the backbiting is over, or you've had enough of it and you're tired of defending yourself, you're tired of the atmosphere, or maybe there's going to be change around you concerning a lot of that chatter. People talking behind your back, people having something to say about you and your life, your lifestyle. All right, and then we have the world. This is in the reverse. So, changes, but they're going to be slow. They're going to be slow changes, but there's going to be a new chapter. There's going to be, I think this is saying, they're going to be changes, but they're going to like creep up on you. Like, it's going to take time. It's going to take time for change, but this is something new. Something new is happening. And Queen of Cups. So, a woman who loves, looking for love, emotions, new emotions, maybe mixed emotions. I'm saying that because if you look really close at this face, her face is like kind of like, what? Like, what are you talking about, Willis? And the thing that she's looking at, this thing, is like, that emoji is like, I don't know. That's what I'm seeing. And those figures on that cup, one is an angel and the other one is the devil. Now, why am I paying attention to that today? Because maybe you're not so sure you want to get involved. So this could represent to you a toxic situation. This could be something that you're really not looking forward to, but nobody would believe that, because if they don't look close, they won't see that scowl on your face and like, really? You didn't sign up for this? But I'm hearing the devil made me do it, right? Maybe you're the person who's codependent, Taurus. Maybe it's your codependency. That's going to keep you involved in this situation that you really might not be so keen on, but find something about it intriguing. And again, the devil talks about addictions. So, yeah, I think that you're not so sure about this situation. But, what the hell? Give it a try. You give it a try. You give it a try. It may take a while, okay? But you're open to some changes. Something new. Something new. Yeah. Standing up for yourself. Standing up for yourself. Or fighting off the negativity. Those who say that you can't. You're saying, yes, I can. work together. You're going to be working in conjunction with someone else. You're going to be making plans, coming up with a plan. Could be someone who is a Scorpio or Cancer. All right. Moon talks about wishes and secrets. This was in the reverse, so no more secrets, or secrets have been exposed, and a balance has come to the situation. Maybe you are bringing the healing and the balance to the situation. All right. Bottom of the deck, strength. Yes. Healing, balance, and strength. When you get involved, when you step to the plate, you start putting things in order and making plans, getting things in order, making plans, putting your signature on the situation, you'll bring balance to the chaos, to the disorder. Simplify the life, throw things out, move things around, move people out. Make changes. All right, let's see if we can get some numerology cards for you. Oh my goodness, Taurus, this is already an hour and a half. All right, let's get a numerology card for the female, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Really? 2 cards. Okay. Teaching and learning. 57. Teaching and learning. And 87. Synchronicity. Teaching and learning and synchronicity. Getting your signals straight. Working with someone, working in conjunction with another party or with other parties in order to bring order. All right? Teaching and learning has to do with children, families. Synchronicity is listening to your intuition and picking up on the signs, paying attention to things around you, especially if you're not used to children. You have to pay attention. All right, so the clues, times of day, repetitive numbers, repetitive words, repetitive colors. You'll get a lot of that with children, though. You'll be doing nursery rhymes and stuff, so not that type of repetition. Talking about, when you see numbers repeat themselves, or times repeat themselves, or words repeat themselves. Synchronicities, things that are confirmations of your intuition. All of those things, they come. That's part of parenting. That's part of being a mother. Teaching and learning and the synchronicities. You know when things are too quiet, when this and this happen. Follow your intuition. That's the thing. Mothers act like she got eyes in the back of her head. She does. So, synchronicities, teaching and learning, and we're going to see if we can get any messages from the Goddess Guidance Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. No. Let's see if we can get a card from just one card for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Time period between now and mid-June 2018. This is their love bite. And we get a message about the situation or something else, some advice, some guidance and affirmation. No? Okay. Okay. Not gonna force it. Okay. Let's see if we can get a card for both the male and female energies from the Whispers of Love guidebook, and that's by Angela Hartfield and Josephine Wall. For Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you. Oh, nice. Number 6. 6 is love. Be willing to express love. When we express love, we begin to receive more love. Wow. And look, there's a Corey show we talked about earlier with Yemeya and the local and children. Be willing to express love. When we express love, we receive more love. When you give love, you get love in return, right? Okay. Let's see what this is talking about. I'm hearing this old song in my head now, Since I Fell for You. When we express love, we begin to receive more love. Be willing to express love. We are truly loving individuals. Taking time to express love to others help them realize that they are supported and loved. As we practice this custom, it helps us to become more loving. Once we desire to become a more loving person, it is easier to recognize opportunities to be loving. So, this could be talking about opportunities for you to love, for you to return love, and for you to give love, for you to express love. All right, in the coming month. All right, until you get to next love bite. So thanks everybody for letting me share these messages with you. Thank you for your patience. Forgive me if I got off on tangents and wasn't even. And I just go by the way that the Spirit leads me. So I thank you all so much, and I will be talking to you soon. Don't forget to check your June general readings, and remember, these are general love bites. I'll be talking to you soon.